What inspired you to want to be a DJ?
Well, actually, I did my internship at a radio station in Milwaukee.
It wasn't an internship. Tell the
It counted
truth.
for my internship.
Tell the truth.
Well, I won a promotional gig. I got to be the rock girl.
She was the pig girl at the pig station.
At a Milwaukee rock station. Yeah, and so then that turned into my internship, and then I really fell in love with radio doing that. And then in my last semester of college at Parkside, I heard that my predecessor, Lisa, who used to do the morning show, was leaving, and they needed a replacement.
Sweet, sweet Lisa.
And I thought that would be awesome, and I can totally handle that Tom guy, because, I mean, look at him. He needed some help.
He does look like a vulnerable teddy bear.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
I knew I could help him, and I could handle him, and so I applied, and then I got the job, and it kind of just, all the pieces fell into the right place.
Why did you choose a comm major?
Well, I'm an outgoing person. I feel like communication's a pretty broad major. You can kind of do whatever you, like you said, you just need that piece of paper so you can play your folklore music in a, is that what it is?
Folk music, not folklore music.
Folklore.
Folklore is like old stories passed
that's
down
like
from
lore is
generation
the
to
story.
generation.
So you can play your folk
music.
music.
Folk music is a
There
guy
we
with an
go.
acoustic guitar singing about how the government is screwing him over.
Right.
Drunkenly singing.
Drunkenly
Right.
singing, yeah.
So, but I really just wanted the piece of paper, and communication seems like a broad enough major. It's, you know, like I said, I really liked radio at the time, so it's kind of just what I fell into.
How has the comm major helped your personal or professional life?
Well, I think just the experience of being a comm major, you know, you have to do stuff like this. You have to go interact in the professional world, even though this is not a professional
Wait
place.
to see where this goes.
But there's a lot of like interactive stuff that you do, especially in your final year as a comm major, and I feel like it really got me out there, and it helped me become a little more comfortable with working with people and dealing with people, and yeah, it's the only major I feel like at Parkside that really puts you out there and has you do kind of interactive stuff like this.
What advice would you give comm majors?
Advice, don't do radio. I think just don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Like you said, you want to do radio. Like I would have never thought my name would be on a morning show, you know. And I just feel like I kind of put myself out there, even though I felt like there's no way I'm going to get this job. But then I ended up getting it. Just don't take no for an answer. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. It's kind of all about who you know, not really what you know. Like you said, a piece of paper. So yeah, just don't be afraid to put yourself out there.
What would you say? What?
To inspire someone.
To inspire
someone to be a comm major.
What would you say to inspire someone to be a comm major?
I would encourage anyone to be a comm major because
No.
yes, I would. I feel like being a comm major was awesome. I was explaining how, especially with the younger generation, like Sam's age, you know, young teenagers, face-to-face communication is just becoming obsolete. And I feel like being a comm major helps you kind of break out of your shell. It throws you into like real-world scenarios, and it just helps you become a better public speaker.
If you had to go back in time when you were a sophomore, what advice would you give yourself professionally or scholarly?
Gateway Alcohol and Drug
Professionally, I would kind of say the same thing as I would, you know, the advice I would give as someone aspiring to be a comm major is just to keep putting yourself out there. It's never too soon to start looking for a job, for sure. Like I said, I got this job when I still had a semester left of school, so, you know, I would come here in the morning, I would do the show until 10, and then I would have classes from like noon until 9 p.m., so I really had no life for a whole semester. But, you know, it was worth it. So it's never too early to start looking for a job, and just lots of networking.
And scholarly?
Scholarly, go to school. The thing I kind of regret is I never really went to I never did like a ton of extracurricular activities. I didn't really go to a lot of sporting events. I wasn't really in any clubs. So I think, like you're in, you know, Parkside Radio, I think that's awesome. I would encourage people to get involved in, you know, extracurricular stuff.
Hagen Homes,
So what is the hardest / most stressful part about being a DJ?
Killswitch Engage have been hard at work on a new album. Their follow-up to 2013.
Nothing. It's the best job ever. There's zero stress. No, it's just, okay, Tom and I you see how small this room is.
Oh, yeah.
Tom and I are stuck in this room together 5+ hours a day, 5 days a week. We're not romantically involved. We're in a work marriage. And so you have like this relationship that can get really stressful. You want to kill each other sometimes. But we make it work. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, but he's great to work with. That's what it is, though. It's being in the small room. Everyone's got different creative ideas. Everyone's clashing. But we make it work. You have to find somebody you're compatible with, you know, to do this kind of job.
Were the connections at Parkside beneficial to your job?
Yeah, I think so. In fact, one of my classmates, a professor, actually told me. I mean, I'd heard that Lisa was leaving, my predecessor, but I kind of heard about it through just networking at Parkside, and so that's what kind of helped me and encouraged me, I guess, to apply for the job.
When we hired her, we're like, "You're a ranger. You're hired. That's it. That is it."
I think, I don't know. I mean, just being a comm major, the people you meet and the networking and all that, it definitely can help you in your career.
What's the most memorable moment working for Will Rock?
We do a lot
that
of
was
cool
the
stuff.
on-air one right there.
We do a lot of cool stuff. We get to meet a lot of cool bands. I think some of my favorite stuff that I've done is like stage intros, Summerfest, and at concerts and stuff like that. Introducing bands is really, really cool.
What's your favorite part about your job?
It's something new every day. And I get to come to work in like yoga pants and hoodies, you know what I mean? I don't have to dress up. I don't have to impress anyone. So no one can see me for the most. Well, now we have time to. So people are watching you guys right now.
And it's to benefit the glacier ice or not.
So, but if you've noticed, I get ready from
right?
like the waist up, and then I just don't care from the waist down because no one can see me.
Is it?
I don't know.
No, but I mean, it's something new
I thought
every
it was
day.
going towards,
I get to
just-
talk for a living and joke around with my friend for a living.
Towards
you know,
the benefit,
you
I
can't
thought
beat
is all
it.
we were saying.
You want advice? Let the Wookiee win. Let the Wookiee win.